Students, I hope all of you are doing well after your first term examination. In the second part of this human resource, I am giving you the quick recap of the previous thing. Why human are considered as resource? Because they are able to turn the nature's gift into resources as per their requirement. That is why human resource is the ultimate resource. Then we talk about the unequal distribution of the population all over the world. Ki only on 10% of land, means on 10% of earth's surface, this population is distributed, and 90% of earth's surface is not used for living purpose. Human resources differ in their educational levels, age, and sex. Their numbers and characteristics also keep on changing. The unequal distribution of this population is because of some reasons. Maybe there may be people did not want to live in high altitude areas. Some of the areas are tropical deserts, some areas are high mountains, and some areas are very close to the equatorial forest. That is why the people did not want to live in these type of extreme climatic condition or these extreme areas. Some facts related to the population are that many more people live in the north of the equator than to the southern equator. We had already discussed about that, and almost 3/4 of the world population lives only in two continents, that is Asia and Africa, and 60% of world population stay just only in 10 countries. In these 10 countries, figure is there in your book. Then we talk about the density of population. Then we talk about the factors affecting distribution of population, which is broadly divided into geographical factors, and another one is social, cultural, and economic factors. Now, next thing is your population change. See, population change refers to the change in the number of people living during a specific time, means during that particular time period. And this world population has not been stable, means एक सी population नहीं रहती है. Why? The population has increased many folds due to various reasons. There were so many reasons because of this population change. First, the change in birth rate and death rate. Now, the reason is that why the change in birth rate? Because of better food supplies and better medical facilities. Nowadays, all over the world, the medical facilities have been improved. That is why the birth rate is also increased. Birth are usually measured using the birth rate, that is the number of live birth per 1000 people. Suppose if we ask the definition of birth rate, so you are supposed to write the number of live births per 1000 people. And death are usually measured using the death rate, that is again the number of deaths per 1000 people. Next one, birth and death are natural causes. Everyone knows that they are not in our control. So birth and death are natural causes of this population change. Suppose if I ask the question, what is the major cause of this population change? First answer should be like this, कि birth rate, change in birth rate and death rates. And the difference between the birth rate and the death rate of a country is called as the natural growth rate. These are the definitions, so please pay attention on these one. The difference between the birth rate and the death rate of the country is called as natural growth rate. The population increase in the world because of rapid increase in natural growth rate. Another factor of this population change is migration. After birth rate and death rate, third one is your migration. Migration is the movement of the people in and out of an area. Means movement of the people in an area means किसी country में आना और जाना. So migration is another way by which the population size can be changed. People may move within or between countries because of certain reasons. Many of the people migrated in search of good jobs or better living conditions. So they are also divided into two, immigrant and immigrants. Immigrants are the people who leave a country. जो देश को छोड़ के जाता है. They are the immigrants. And immigrants or immigration, these are the people who arrive in a country. यानी कि जो किसी देश में बाहर से लोग आते हैं. Then the pattern of population change. Pattern of population change, rate of population growth vary across the world. This population growth rate also differ from one area to another. Although the world's population, total population is rising very rapidly, not all the countries are experiencing this growth. Some countries like Kenya have high population growth rate. They have both high birth rates as well as death rates. Now, with the improving healthcare, death rates had fallen, but birth rates still remain high. See, medical advancement is there all over the world, but still the birth rate remains high. Then population composition means the whole entire world's population is not the same. They had different things. So in what terms this population differ from one to another? So altogether collectively we are using the word population composition. So to understand the role of the people as a resource, we need to know about their qualities also. So people vary greatly in their all over the world. People differ in what terms? In terms of their age, sex, literacy level, health condition, occupation and income level. Is that clear? क्योंकि बेटा सबकी तो एक सी इनकम नहीं रहती है, सबकी हेल्थ एक सी नहीं रहती है, सबका लिटरेसी रेट एक सा नहीं होता है. Then population composition refers to the structure of population also. The composition help us to know what? How many male and females are there. Then which age group they belongs to. How educated they are. Then what type of occupations they are employed in. What their income levels and health conditions are. It means population structure की वजह से we come to know about all these things. An interesting way of studying the population composition of a country is by looking at the population pyramid. ठीक है? And which is also known as age sex pyramid. Means through this pyramid, we come to know about the age differences as well as about the sexual differences. By the end of this, I will show you the picture of population pyramid also. So don't worry, it is already drawn in your book also. Population pyramid shows kya? The total population divided into various age groups. See, for example, 5 to 9 years, 10 to 14 years, and then above all. The percentage of the total population is subdivided into males and females. In each of those groups, how many dependent population are there in the country? They are the young dependents and elderly dependents. Young dependents means those who are fully adult but did not able to change their ability into a resource. And elderly means old age people. Skilled, spirited, and hopeful young people endowed with a positive outlook are the future of any nation. Our country is actually the land of young people presently. That is why we in India are fortunate to have such a young genetic resource. They must be educated and provided skills and opportunities to become able and productive population. Then only they are as an example or as an asset for the nation. Otherwise, they are just as a burden for the nation. Now, see this population pyramid. This figure is also shown in your book. This is actually a kind of pie chart. Through this also you come to know about the population composition. In this way, the whole chapter is completed. Your work is that you have to read the chapter well, to understand it well with the help of these videos. Do your work in your copy regularly, otherwise you will be in problem during the time of test or exam. That's all. Have a nice day.